Hello everyone, welcome back. It's TGR, that's Gaming Robo. Guys, we're doing a 5-year challenge with Manchester City. Why Manchester City, will you be asking me? Well, pure and simple, I want to see how many trophies we can win in a 5-year period managing Manchester City. Of course, having probably, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the greatest teams you could ever have in a team, in a football team itself. Manchester City, they have the best team in football in land, full stop, at this moment in time. So like I said, we're going to do a 5-year challenge and see how many titles we can win during this 5-year window. Now guys, as always, please make sure that you do smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell too. Let's hit the intro and let's see what we can do in this 5-year challenge with Manchester City. So guys, we come to the first game of the season, and of course it is the Community Shield. I forgot to mention at the intro of the video, even though we're Manchester City, and obviously like I said, Man City has the best team in football today. During this 5-season window that we're managing Man City, we're not actually going to be buying any players whatsoever. Now we do have, of course, the future transfers section, that players that will be coming in the future. You know, these players that you see on the screen right now, they're the only ones that will be coming into the team. But we will not be making any signings during these 5-season window. So guys, let's head off to the end of the season. Let's see what we can do with Manchester City. Can we dominate domestic football and European football? Let's find out. So guys, we've come to the end of the first season. The first of 5 seasons where we're not going to be signing anyone for Manchester City. How have we got along in the Premier League? Get in, you little beauty. Top of the table, look at that, 27 points clear, 11 goals conceded, 96 scored. This is, I told you, this is an incredible Manchester City team. I've not come across a team that's more dominant than this team ever. Right, so we've got one trophy already, which is the Premier League. Let's have a look at the other cup competitions. Trophy number 2, Community Shield, brilliant. What about the League Cup? Trophy number 3, come on. And the FA Cup, quarter final. Dear, we had to be weak in the FA Cup. What about the Champions League? Finalists. Oh dear. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3 trophies that we've won so far for Manchester City. Looking at the stats. Sorry, I almost died on screen right now. Erling Haaland, 85 goals. Kevin De Bruyne, 31 goals, 29 assists. That is incredible. I mean, Bernardo Silva, 14 goals, 17 assists. I mean, come on. What? This team can manage itself. It really, really can. Well, we're just going over, because obviously, as you know, we're not going to be signing anyone at all. The only player that's going to be leaving our team, from what it looks like, is Scott Carson, because we're not going to give him a new contract, and it looks like he's more than likely going to be going to Blackburn Rovers. But yes, so guys, we're going to head over to the start of the second season. We're going to see if it's just Scott Carson that's just leaving us, but hopefully we can retain everyone else, because at the end of the day, we need to keep the team big, purely because some of the players are going to retire in the next couple of years. So guys, we've come to the start of the second season, and the only person that left, as I mentioned, was Scott Carson. He's joined Blackburn Rovers on a free transfer. Now, just to give you a quick update, we have promoted the likes of Rico Lewis, Harwood Bellis, as well, and Morgan Rogers. I brought these players up. Obviously, we need to add a little bit of squad bolster to our team, of course, but hopefully these guys can can compete during the course of the season. So guys, let's head over to the end of the second season. Can we add to the 3 trophies that we've got already? Let's have a look. So we've come to the end of the second season. Now, we've won 3 trophies already, but have we added any more into our trophy cabinet? Come on! God, look at that. I mean, it wasn't the 27 points like it was last season, I think it was. But, I mean, we're still 98 points to 74 of Arsenal. 82 goals scored, 13 conceded. This team's just incredible. So that's trophy number 4. Let's have a look at the other trophies. Charity Shield again, that's number 5. League Cup, number 6. We've done the exact same trebles we did last season. What about the FA Cup? Semi-final! God almighty. What about the Champions League? Semi-final! Oh my God. So we've gone one better in the FA Cup and one worse in the Champions League. But still, 6 trophies in the first 2 seasons, guys. That is absolutely brilliant for us. It really, really is. Having a look through the stats, and Erling Haaland, he's absolutely annihilating the net against every team. Bernardo Silva had a fantastic year as well as Phil Foden. Jack Grealish had a good season as well, to be fair with him. Kevin De Bruyne, less on the goal scoring, but just as much on the assists. So, you know, you can't say more than that, to be fair. And Kevin De Bruyne, he is 32, turning 33. But guys, this has been another great season for Manchester City. That's 6 trophies in 2 seasons. So let's head over to the start of the 3rd season, and we'll see if any other players will be leaving us during the course of this transfer window, because we've got 3 players at the moment. One's definitely leaving, 2 definitely leaving. I don't know about Rico Lewis, so we'll see if we can get him to sign a new contract. So we've come to the start of the 3rd season, guys, and Rico Lewis has left us as well, which is a shame. He wouldn't sign a new contract. But we've still got the same players, as you can see. Carlos Borges is the newest player that come in from Manchester City reserves, but no other players have joined us and no other players have left us too. But I'm looking forward to this season. I've got a good feeling. I think we can win the FA Cup this year, and I think we could do really well in the Champions League too. We're going to be starting Taylor Harwood-Bellis a bit more this season. I think he's developed really good for the centre-back role, so I think him and Ruben Diaz will work really, really well together. Johnny Stones is hitting 30 now, and his stats are starting to drop ever so slightly. So we've got to start relying on some of these younger players coming up, and hopefully they can make a big difference in the team. So let's head over to the end of season 3. Can we win anything other than the Premier League, League Cup and the Community Shield? Let's find out. So we've come to the end of season 3, and as you can see, Muggins here, Manager of the Year, which is brilliant. But more importantly, have we won the FA Cup, and more importantly than that, have we won the Champions League? Get in, we won the Premier League. So that's title number 7. And we've just got even better. We've conceded less goals. We've scored a little bit more than last season. We've done one better with our defeats last season as well. That is amazing. Harwood-Bellis has had a fantastic season too. Right, let's have a look at the other tournaments. So Community Shield, trophy number 8. Come on. What about the League Cup? 3rd round. We couldn't defend our League Cup. What about the FA Cup? Get in. Trophy number 9. We finally win the FA Cup. But have we won the Champions League? Have we finally done it? Yes! Come on! Come on, you beauty! We haven't checked the scores before, but we're going to now. FA Cup, we beat Liverpool 4-1. Wowee. And the Champions League, I've never seen a Champions League defeat heavier than this. 5-1 against Newcastle United. Absolutely incredible. So now we're looking at what trophy, what was that, trophy 10? Trophy number 10 in 3 seasons. That is incredible for us. Erling Haaland is an absolute beast in front of goal. Kevin De Bruyne, once again, a fantastic year for Kevin De Bruyne. Phil Foden's had a good one. Bernardo Silva's had a good one as well. Jack Grealish. Alvarez has had a good one. I actually don't think there's been a single player who's had a bad season. Everyone stepped up this season, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, going into Season 4, the contract expiry list, we're going to be losing Laporte, we're going to be losing Ortega and Kabore. Gundogan, we need to try and keep him. I know he's not playing as much, but it's really good to have him as a backup central midfielder. So we're going to go to the start of Season 4. We'll see if we kept Gundogan, and hopefully, you know, the team that we're building right now can push on to get even more trophies next season. So guys, we come to the start of Season 4. And the players that have left us are all there, unfortunately. Okay, has gone. We're not going to be keeping him. So we have brought up Kekai, who looks a pretty good player, to be fair. He's 22 years old. Perone, he's up in the first team squad as well as Tommy Doyle, who looks like he can develop pretty good, as well as Morgan Rogers. He's still in the team. We brought up Liam Delap as well. Think it's time to get some young blood in up front. And James Trafford has been promoted to the first team as a sub-goalie behind Edison. But guys, once again, I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do in Season 4. Harwood Bellis is doing brilliantly for us in centre defence with Ruben Diaz. So I'm really excited to see what we can do in Season 4. So let's head over to the end of the season. Let's see how many trophies we have picked up to add to our 10 that we've won already. So guys, we've come to the end of Season 4 and the start of Season 5. So we're going to have a quick look at the history of Manchester City, because we didn't manage to stop in time. So going to the Premier League last season, look at that, 86 goals scored, 11 conceded. Once again, we only lost one game last season. 107 points. That is remarkable. That's our 11th title so far. So we're going to go to the we'll go to the Club World Cup first. How did we get along in the Club World Cup? Get in! Trophy number 12. We'll have a look at the fixtures from last season so we can see how we got along with whatever team it was in the final. What about the FA Cup? Trophy number 13. Come on. There is no stopping Man City right now. Champions League. Winners again. Come on. I'm starting to lose count now. That's what? Trophy number 14. Right, let's have a look at the Community Shield. Trophy 15. And 16. Because I think we've gone over the Charity Shield for the start of the season. So that's trophy number 15 and 16 already. What about the League Cup? We got to the final. Okay. Well, lastly, it's the Super League. How have we got along in the Super League? Winners 17. Trophy number 17. That is remarkable. Like I said, we've got to go through. We already know that we won the Community Shield this season. We were 3 days up from that. But going back to the Champions League, so we beat Rennes on penalty. Harwood Bellis, get in, you little beauty. Leicester City, we beat them 4-0 thanks to Haaland scoring 4 goals. Right, let's see. So we won the Super Cup and the Club World Cup. So the final we had LA, is it Los Angeles or LA? I presume it's just Los Angeles. We beat them 2-0. And the Super Cup, Atletico Madrid, we beat them 2-0. My God. Well, guys, I mean, we got our new youth player in from the Man City reserves. As you can see, all these players are from Man City reserves. Not bought anyone this season. Didn't even see Kekai going on a free transfer, which is a shame because I brought him up hoping that we could do well with him. But that's not to happen now. So we brought up Ben Knight as well as is it Medbud? Not too sure on pronunciation of his name. But guys, this is our last season. We've already got what, 16 or 17 trophies in the 4 years so far. Can we win? Can we get to 20? That's what I'm looking for now. Can we get to 20 at the end of the season? It's our last season managing Man City. Let's head over. Let's see if we can add 20 trophies to our name at the end of the season. Well guys, we've come to the end of season 5. This is our last season and we've already got 17 trophies in our trophy cabinet. I want to see if we hit 20. But to tell you one thing as well, just before we start looking at the trophies that we have or haven't won, the team is now starting to dwindle. Players are starting to leave. They're not signing their contracts. As you can see already, Kyle Walker's left the club. Kevin De Bruyne's contract is already up as well. So the team is starting to dwindle. But let's have a look at the trophies first of all. We're already on 17. Have we won the Premier League? Get in! Come on! Oh, we went undefeated this season. Wow! Wow, wow, wow. Oh my god, that is incredible. Trophy number 18. Alright, let's have a look at the competitions. We can't look at the Community Shield because we already saw that we won that at the start of the season. So we're already on 18. So let's have a look at the Super Cup. 19. Come on. We won the Super Cup. What about the Club World Cup? 20. Get in. League Cup. 21. Oh my god. We're in line to win everything. FA Cup. 22. God. If we win the Champions League, we've won everything this season. Have we done it? Oh, yes! Come on! 23 titles. We won everything this season. We won absolutely everything. Well, we already knew we won the Community Shield, but we beat Man United in the Super Cup 4-0. God. I mean, our Group 1, yeah, that was a walk in the park, wasn't it? Our second group, Porto, Bayern Munich, Ajax. That's a tougher group. So World Club Cup. So we beat Atletico Mineiro 3-0 in the final. God. Okay, so now we're going strolling through to the League Cup final first of all. I think we've missed the League Cup final. We have missed it somewhere. Where is it? There it is. We beat Newcastle 3-0. God. Then we go to the FA Cup final, beating Chelsea 4-1. Then lastly, Real Madrid. We beat Real Madrid 2-1. That is incredible. And lastly, looking at the stats from the team, Erling Haaland does it again. 58 goals. He is incredible. I mean, I'm no mathematician, but 1, 2, 3, we're already looking at 160, 168, 169, 239. What, 324, I think it is. 324 goals in 5 years for Erling Haaland. Incredible. He's a genius. He's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I can't get the words out right. He's absolutely brilliant. Alex Robertson, he's come through the youth setup. And look at that, 12 assists, 1 goal. Fantastic year for him. Harwood Bellis, another fantastic year for him. And we had Kuto playing this season. He's done phenomenal as well. But guys, what an absolute magnificent 5 years we've had with Man City. 23 trophies in 5 years. That's truly incredible. But guys, if you have liked this video, please make sure that you do smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell too. If you want to see more 5-year season challenges with certain teams, leave a comment down below, or a season long gameplay too. But apart from that guys, thank you very much for your love and your support, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you at the next video that we have on my channel here at TGR. That's Gaming Robo.